Hello everyone. Today we would like to look at a topic known as herbs, spices, and condiments. Before we look at that, I would like us to take a review on the objective of this topic. By the end of this topic, we should have learned that definitions of herbs, spices, and condiments. We should also give examples of herbs, spices, and condiments. We should also name the types of herbs, spices, and condiments. We should also explain the uses of herbs, spices, and condiments. And lastly, we should explain the appropriate storage of herbs and condiments. Let us look at the definitions of the terms and give the examples of each. Let's start with the term herbs. Herbs are green plant part including the roots, the leaves, the stems, the flowers, and the seeds, which owe their distinctive aromas and flavor when added to food. Examples of herbs that are commonly used are: we have the basil, we also have the bay leaves, we have the lemongrass, we have the mint, we also have the oregano, and lastly we have the mint. Let us also look at the term spices. Spices are dried aromatic part of a plant which include the roots, the barks, the leaves, the flowers, and the seeds. They are purchased whole or in powdered form. These include the cardamoms, the chili, the cinnamon, the cloves, the coriander. We also have the seed sand, and we also have the cumin seeds. Let us lastly look at the definition of the term condiments. Condiments are generally salt, spicy, and stimulating compound ingredients. They include the salt, the pepper, the mustard, and the vinegar. Examples are just the salt, the pepper, the paprika, the vinegar, and the mustard. We also have to look at the types of herbs, spices, and condiments. In herbs, we have the fresh herbs. We also have the dried herbs. Also have the frozen herbs. We have the herb butter, the herb vinegar. We also have the herb mixtures. Under spices, we have the hot spices like pepper, chili, and hot paprika. We also have sweet spices like the cardamoms, the cinnamons, and coriander. We also have another type of spice, that is the common spices, which are like the garlic, the ginger, and the black pepper. Let us lastly look the last type of the condiments. we just have a simple condiments which are like the mustard and the salt. We also have to look at the uses of herbs, spices, and core condiments. The first one is that they enhance flavor of food. The second one is that they enhance color of food. The third one is they are used for therapeutical purpose, that is medicinal purpose. Then the fourth one is they are used for preservation purpose. We also have the fifth one as they add nutritive value to the food. And lastly, they stimulate appetite. We also have to look at the appropriate storage of herbs, spices, and condiments. The first appropriate storage of herbs, spices, and condiments is that the dried ones should be stored in containers with tightly fitting lid. We have the second one as the liquid ones should be stored in sealed containers. Then the third one, we have the fresh one should be used as fresh as possible. And the last one is that herbs, spices, and condiments should be stored in a cool, dry place. And that marks the end of our topic today.